Hi everyone, so in today's video I will show you how to make this garden peony. So it's very simple and easy to make. So let's begin. So you will need templates which you can purchase from our website, link in description. So you cut them all out, quantities are on the templates, and let's start to shape them. So we need to cut like some random cuts in them. And we need to do that in all petals, all size petals, so you can do a deeper cuts, like split them into a little bit, and still do the round cuts on the edges of the petals. So after we shape it, we have a nice shape. Next, we need to prepare our center for the flower. So you have a strip which you need to cut like this. And then I will be adding few pieces of yellow one, which I will cut very thin strips, and we'll add them on the beginning. So we need to shape them a little bit. It's nothing hard. We just gonna heat them up and roll them in our hands. So no big shaping, just roll it up and that's it. And it's already more like realistic look. Next, we need to round up our cutted lines like this. So you need to do all strip like that. In total you have 1 meter. Then we are heating up, putting them together, like pressing together, and do a little stretch like inside. Let's do one more. Put it together and do a little stretch. And you need to shape all your strip like that. First size you heat up and press on the round shape, 10 centimeters diameter, and press with your hand the top part. That's what you have. So you like have that petal little bit in between your fingers, and that's what you have after. Next size we do the same, but we are making a small wrinkles like that, and then we shape little bit the edges of the petals. So we are just rolling them outside or inside, depends how you want. So you just give them a little shape as well, like this. You need to do all petals like that. So that's what you have. Next size we will be shaping on the lampshade, which is 15 centimeters, or styrofoam you can use. So we are same making the wrinkles and stretching it on our round shape, and then we are doing the edges. Same doing with all the petals. You can scroll it inside or outside. Next size we as well heating up using the 15 centimeter round shape, doing 3 lines, holding them and stretching them like this, and that's what we have. We can stretch it a little bit more like this without any heating, and then we just again do the edges. But I'm already rolling them inside, yeah, not outside, but you can do it outside as well. And we do like that all our petals. And with the last size we are doing completely the same, heating up, stretching on, holding, and then shaping the edges of the petal. So all the same. So then we need to glue our stick or pipe into our styrofoam. I'm covering with the foam because my hole in that styrofoam is bigger and I need extra layer. Styrofoam is 10 centimeters diameter, only half of it, yeah. After we shape all, we are gluing our center together. So I'm doing 30 centimeters like this, and then I'm covering them with that 3 yellow parts. so it looks like that. So pink one I have 28 centimeters and then yellow one, and then we are rolling the rest of our pink part. I have some leftovers, so I'm gluing them as well on top. And that's what I have at the end. Then we are covering our styrofoam top with the piece of foam, so white part is not visible. And then we are gluing our center which we made onto our styrofoam. So first size we are gluing about 2 centimeters lower, and we are covering all our center like this, yeah, with them, all the petals. Next size we are gluing in between the previous ones, same level, like this. Next 5 ones we are gluing, and then next we are putting in between and the same level, so you have 10 petals in total, second size. So the third size we are going lower already about 1.5 centimeter and gluing it on, so we will have 4 in each layer. So we glue it like this, and then other 2 we are putting this way, and then next ones we will be gluing in between the previous ones like this. So that will look this way, same level. So what we are doing, we are starting in between the previous one like this, on the same level as we have here, yeah. So we are not covering extra white part, but we are putting till here, yeah, our petals. So we're gonna put first one like this, then second one we will put little bit onto our previous one like this, then this one again little bit on top of our previous one, then again on top, and like this under the first one. So that's what we have so far, and now we need to do our last layer. So next size we glue in between the previous ones, that's where we start, and next one we are putting very close to each other to not have that big gap between them, and we just continue all around. We will have 8 petals in total of these, and that will be our last row. So glue we are putting on the sides and just bottom part, don't put all over the petal, and just hold it very well. So our last petal, and we are finishing off our flower, and that's how it looks. That's your garden peony, the simple one. And now let's do the green leaves. So you're heating up your green leaves, you will have templates as well, and slightly stretch them, press together and do a little stretch. So that's what you have at the end. First we are gluing only one side because we will be putting our last one under the first one. So next ones we already gluing all around the petal, the leaf, sorry, and last one we are putting under our first one, and that's how it looks. So basically that's it, all your flower is done. How to make green leaf you will have in other video, I will attach link, but that's how it looks, very nice, beautiful. You can make a nice arrangement of few of them, different colors, and can decorate different events. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the next video.